Hey everybody, it's Jericho from Team J. Sorry about not uploading for a while. We just had personal life issues, had just not been able to meet up with each other. But I'm here with a solo deck profile on my just a fun deck profile. It's a Hieratic 7 Sins Turbo-ish deck. Without further ado, let's get into it. Start off here with the Hieratic engine. We got 3 Hieratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord, the level 8 vanilla, 0/0 with its stats. It's just basically used as like a stall tactic when it's special summoned in defense mode. Used for rank 8 plays. That's mainly what this deck revolves around, rank 8 plays. Yeah, it's a standard vanilla level 8. Next we have 3 Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit. Basically, the Cyber Dragon of the deck. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, special summon it, and then can attack the turn it's summoned, but I normally don't, because I usually have this and Sue in hand. So this and Sue, or this and something else where you tribute a Hieratic, to where you can just tribute it off. When most of the Hieratics have the same effect to where if they're tributed off, special summon a normal dragon to the field, and that's usually where Hieratic Seal or some other dragons come into play. But they special summon from hand, deck, and graveyard, so it's a lot of versatility. I can use it for deck thinning, for getting shit back from the graveyard if I need to, but it's a lot of stuff. Next, this really should be run at 3, but I have 2 Hieratic Dragon of Sues. Basically, tribute a Hieratic monster to special summon it from your hand. I don't know if it has any additional effects. Oh yeah, you tribute 1 Hieratic monster on your side of the field, pop spell or trap card. And yeah, it's basically a popper. When it's tributed, special summon a Hieratic monster. Typical standard. Next, 2 Hieratic Dragon of Nebthits. Nebthit's basically the same summoning condition as Sue. And it's basically the monster popper. Tribute a Hieratic monster to pop a monster card on the field that your opponent controls. Next is 2 Hieratic Dragon of Esset. Esset is basically, you can normal summon it without tributing, but its original attack becomes 1000. And it's a 1900 beat stick at level 5. When it's tributed, still special summon the vanilla dragon. And I can target a face-up dragon, normal monster on the field. Levels of all face-up Hieratic monsters become 8, or become whatever the vanilla dragon is. So say I have an Esset, and then like say maybe a Sue and a Tefnuit, and I have Hieratic Seal. Have him target Hieratic Seal, and I can make 2 rank 8 plays easily. So that's semi-useful-ish. I mean, I don't see myself doing it too often, but it helps. It's come in handy sometimes. Last for the Hieratic lineup is 2 Hieratic Dragon Nuits. Level 4, I really don't like this card, but hey, it's a Hieratic Dragon, and in the case I need something to actually normal summon to tribute off, I have it. But the way it summons a vanilla dragon is when it's targeted by a spell card, trap card, or card effect is when it summons, and then no special summoning condition, but that's typical with a level 4. Next we have my my Blue Eyes engine of this. I did throw Blue Eyes cards into here, but not many. I've got 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Just because I couldn't get a hand on 3, but I really only need 2. And if I do end up getting myself a 3rd one, I'll drop one of my vanilla monsters that I'll show off here in a little bit. In addition to the 2 Blue Eyes, I have 2 Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. Maiden, normal summon it, target for an attack, change battle position, negate the attack, special summon a Blue Eyes from, I believe, hand, deck, or graveyard? Yep, hand, deck, or graveyard. Targeted for an effect, special summon a Blue Eyes from hand, deck, or graveyard is basically anything that targets it. You can special summon Blue Eyes, but that's only once per turn. And then 1 White Stone of Legend. for a combo I'll show off later. That and I got the tuners in there, so I can go into level 9 synchros if I need to. And then the only other two vanilla monsters I run, Flameveil Guard and Rabid Dragon. Rabid Dragon is the card I might drop if I can get another Blue Eyes, which I probably can. But Rabid Dragon, vanilla level 8, and then Flameveil Guard, level 1 tuner. If anything, drop Flameveil Guard for another White Stone Legend and drop Rabid Dragon for another Blue Eyes. So it'll be Blue Eyes Hieratic instead of Blue Eyes Vanilla, Hieratic Vanilla Blue Eyes. Next up are these spell cards. We'll go with sending shit to the graveyard and recovering it back engine. We'll start with 2 Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine, sorry about the shitty quality here, camera's not the best. Basically, send 1 Dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. If it was a vanilla dragon, send another one to the graveyard. So, what I do is I usually send something like, Rabid Dragon, Rabid Dragon or Hieratic Seal to the graveyard. Send another one, and the other one is usually going to be White Stone Legend, then add a Blue Eyes to hand, just so I can thin my deck a lot. It's my way of thinning the deck. And then for recovery options, I've got 2 Silver's Cry and 2 Silent Dooms. Silver's Cry has the advantage of being a quick play, but Silent Doom is a weird tech card for me. I figured, hey, special summons a normal monster in the graveyard in defense mode. So say I have any vanilla monster in the graveyard, I could just special summon it in defense mode and it can attack, but I mean, I really don't need that because I usually just overlay the monsters anyway. Either way, for me, they're special summons, and if I ever need Blue Eyes out in the field as a beat stick, I got Silver's Cry for that. Another recovery card I have that I forgot to say was 1 Soul Charge, which you never go wrong with Soul Charge. Next, my back row, getting rid of bullshit. 2 Twin Twisters and 1 Wing Beat of a Giant Dragon. Twin Twisters because I usually have discard fodder in my hand anyway, and it pops 2 back row, so. And then 1 Wing Beat. Wing Beat is basically return a level 5 or higher dragon monster to your hand and pop all spell and trap cards on the field. So it's kind of a heavy storm, I guess, when you if you return your monster. Other one-off cards. 1 Hieratic Seal of Supremacy, just in case I don't have anything I can special summon in my hand and I have Hieratic Seal. I can basically just activate that and special summon something from my hand if I can't special summon anything else. 1 Trade-In and 1 Cards of Consonance for my draw power. Trade-In for level 8 vanillas I don't want in my hand, and Cards of Consonance for the tuners I don't want in my hand. And last but not least, 1 1-for-1 in case I need to get out of Maiden to wall up fast. That's it for spells. Let's go to traps, and they're all 1-ofs. Regular Mirror Force and Blazing Mirror Force. Blazing Mirror Force comes in handy, more often than I thought it would. Need to get myself a second one of these. Mirror Force, traditional pop stuff. Blazing Mirror Force pops your opponent's monsters, and both players take damage equal to half of the combined original attack. Then some other good stuff. So, Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory Evacuation Device, and Starlight Road. Bottomless cause Bottomless, Compulse cause Compulse, which I'll probably get traded out for something else, maybe another Blazing if I can get it. And then Starlight Road for getting out Stardust Dragon if I need it, and multiple card protection. That's it for the main deck. We'll go to the extra deck where this deck definitely shines. There's heavy numbers in here. I'll start off with number 23, Lancelot, Dark Knight of the Underworld. Basically 2 level 8 monsters, zombie, dark type, which basically is what this extra deck runs around, is dark attribute extra deck monsters. Basically Lancelot can attack your opponent directly when it has Xyz materials, and it's got a decent 2k body, but for a rank 8 it's meh. And if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target one face-up monster they control, destroy it. And if a spell or trap card or other monster effect is activated, I can detach a material and negate the effect. But that's not the whole reason I run him in here. We'll get into that reason later. Next, for a few one-ofs. Number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. 1 number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. And 1 C107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. This guy's really good because he basically sucks up all other spell cards on the field for 2 level 8s, and he's decent 3k body. That's mainly why I use him. These two really need to be something else. Mainly regular 107 for both of these. So I'd rather have regular Tachyon Dragon instead of Neo Tachyon Dragon and Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. I mean, they're just there to be there in case I somehow get 3 Azure Eyes out. If I do, hey, I'll get a C107 out in the field or a 95. And I can say, haha, I summoned them out without using any other Galaxy Eyes monsters. Hope Harbinger is really good, though. Next, another one of the main reasons I run number 23 is because of number 84. Pain Gainer, or as I like to call him, Watermelon Spider. Basically, if you have a rank 8, 9, or 10 Dark Attribute Xyz monster with 2 or more materials, basically just overlay onto himself and there he is. He basically gets, his effect is he gets defense equal to the combined rank of all Xyz monsters you control times 200. And basically, while it has Xyz materials and your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you inflict 600 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. And you can detach or destroy all face-up monsters equal to or less than this monster's defense. And then basically, the whole reason I run these two is if I have 2 level 8s and him, get to Pain Gainer, overlay Pain Gainer on himself for 7 sins. I need a second one of this guy, run him at 2, definitely. It doesn't matter which one of these 2 cards you take out, you need to run 2 7 sins. The only reason I run 1 is because that's all I have. 7 sins is a giant 4k body, and basically, the turn if you do the overlay onto Pain Gainer to summon 7 sins, you can't activate this effect this turn, but what he does is you detach 2 materials, banish all special summon monsters your opponent controls, and then take one of them as material. So that's my way of getting rid of, like, say, Dante. So I banish Dante and whatever else he has special summoned on the field, and then just suck it up as my material, and I keep it for a while, so he can't get it back. Probably wouldn't be able to get it back anyway. Anything that can be special summoned, so like all extra deck monsters, a lot of pendulum monsters, just a lot of stuff. I don't think it targets either. Yep, doesn't target. And basically, he can negate his own destruction. He can stay alive on the field just by detaching a material. So, yeah. Now for the synchro lineup of the deck. Go 1 Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road target. I don't think I'm able to make level 8 synchros, but Stardust is there for Starlight Road. We have triple Azure Eyes, because I've got so many level 1 tuners and so many level 8s, it would be a crime not to run Azure Eyes. Special summons dragons from the graveyard. You should know them if you play Blue Eyes. And if I somehow get 3 on the field, I will laugh in my opponent's face if I get out Neo Galaxy Eyes. And then lastly, 1 Star Eater, because I can go into level 11s occasionally. Not much, but occasionally. Or at least I used to. I used to be able to. I think I still am able to. I don't know, I just had him here just because I did. Alright, so that'll be it for this deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out our other videos. Link to the playlist of our deck profiles is in the description. And this has been Jericho from Team J signing out. we'll be back next time with a deck profile from Jacob. Bye.